There you go. You did nothing wrong.
Yay!
And now we get to get your opinion on the live action official teaser for Windbreaker.
Yep.
We've watched 2 seasons.
2.
Garbage. I started out hating it.
Still hating it.
I liked it for a little bit, and now I don't like it anymore.
Dang, that's crazy. But hey, maybe the live action can change your mind because they do cartoony things. They do anime stuff.
Well,
in
the thumbnail.
The thumbnail
trailer has Sakura smiling.
That upset me. That rubbed me the wrong way. I
Off
was
the
like,
jump?
already starting on the wrong foot.
Maybe it wasn't.
This man did not smile at all
maybe it
in the
wasn't
entire.
that type of smile. Maybe
No.
it's a smile like,
You saw
I
it.
can't wait to fight.
No, you saw it.
He was.
I can't wait to
He was
fight this
cheesing
guy.
like it was a picture.
Yeah, he was cheesing like say cheese, and nobody else was.
Look outside.
Everybody else was smiling in their own way because they all had their different personalities, and they all were smiling. And then you expect the other ones to smile in the way that they were smiling. He should have had a frown on his face, or at least a serious face at the very least.
Mugging it or something.
That's
At least
something.
stay true to the anime.
Well,
See, they got
cheesing.
a blueprint.
He was
They
showing
can't
his
mess this
teeth.
up.
that's crazy.
You say that?
All right. Well, we got a 33-second teaser for the live action.
Should have been
And
35 seconds.
As resident, that's crazy.
43
As resident experts
You
of
said you
Windbreaker now, at least as far as the anime is concerned, we're gonna see if this passed the test for us.
Yeah, please
Go ahead
tell
and
me.
cue the intro.
I would love to see how
and
the
we'll
country reactions.
Yeah.
This is the one that Vanna posted.
Yes.
Just needed 10 more seconds now.
I mean, I would have been happy with 5 more seconds.
Squad up.
But it is a teaser. It definitely teased me.
I
I'll
saw
tell you
some
that.
flying kicks.
Oh, we got some fighting.
That definitely teased me.
That's it.
That's it.
That was fast as mess, boy.
See, told y'all.
What?
See, aren't y'all mad?
No,
What is this?
Nothing.
not
I
surprised.
think this is just like whoever's in screen or whatever. But yeah, that's
It wasn't even 30
Nope.
seconds.
I don't even think 10 seconds would have helped do. 10 more seconds would have helped do.
They said blink. Did you see it? No, I missed it. There was a.
I saw a flying kick.
I will say
The fights like it looked. The fights kind of look, but like that's all I could see. They didn't want to show me his face because they didn't want to show him smiling again because they know they wrong for that.
So yeah, this is I'm gonna just pause it here because I ain't no reason.
That's
Some
totally fine.
things just need to stay the way they are.
Absolutely.
crazy.
We do not. What is the purpose of the live action? I don't understand.
Boy, they.
What was wrong with the anime that we needed to make a live action
Question,
where you
who's
ain't gonna
making
see
this?
all the same
Japan?
jank?
I don't know.
Now, but that's
'Cause-
what they're doing now. If you notice, anytime an anime comes out, they have a live action comes out right behind it.
Yep, they sure do.
I'm disappointed. I feel like I'll watch the first episode just to see.
Yeah.
But
I'd watch the
I
first
just
episode.
Really don't.
I think it's a movie. I want to say that it's a movie.
Is it a movie?
Oh, no.
Oh, then I
think it's
won't
a
watch
movie.
it.
I'll watch the movie.
I won't watch it.
Look, I'm already to the point now. I saw what they did with Rurouni Kenshin, the live action. I enjoyed that. I also saw how they tried to do something with Death Note. Shame on you. And the whole thing with Full Metal Alchemist, you're lucky I didn't find you.
Triple shame.
And look, they're just to the point now. It's just some things just need to stay animated.
Well, it still is. The original still exists, guys.
Yeah, I know.
I
get the
understand,
original
but
stuff
like,
this.
And what I will add on that this is more
It's a waste of money.
a case similar to Rurouni Kenshin because those are both anime that are more grounded.
okay.
I think that them trying to do you brought up Death Note. I don't know why. Well, Death Note has some supernatural elements to it too.
The bucket list one
But,
with the 100, the zombie one.
Zom 100.
Zom 100, yeah. They
Yeah.
did a live action of that too right after.
I don't think they do one of Solo
Yeah, they did
Leveling.
that one at the same time.
Yeah.
Like that thing was coming out as the anime was here. But I think the issue with like Death Note, Bleach, and Full Metal Alchemist have been that they're more supernatural, so they have to lean into anime antics, and it just doesn't translate well. I think Rurouni Kenshin works because it's more grounded. So it's like the same stuff that you would get out of the anime, it's easier to do in live action.
Oh yeah, New Yu Hakusho they did too.
Oh, well, you're thanks.
Sorry if I y'all
Thanks.
forgot about that.
Thanks.
Oh, the soundtrack was great.
Thanks.
I don't know, man.
Thanks. Thanks is what I'll say to that.
See, I
Thanks.
forgot even to
They,
say that.
they ruined a
You
good
see,
thing, didn't they?
Yeah, they sure did.
I,
Well, not.
I'm
it
not.
wasn't
I'm,
complete.
nah, I'm
Oh
not.
wait, and Cowboy Bebop too. They did that.
Cowboy-
Wait, they did
Cowboy
Cowboy
Bebop.
Bebop?
Yeah,
They did
there
a
was a
great
live
job.
action
Damn.
Cowboy
Oh
Bebop.
no.
I don't.
Mm,
I'm not gonna get into the Yu Yu Hakusho one. I didn't hate what they were trying to do, but I think that they combined too many storylines
agreed.
that don't make sense together. But they tried to say that it was the same thing. Now I will say, because you brought that up, that is what it looks like they're doing with this, because it looks like they're adapting the first little mini arc that we saw in season 1 against Shishi Torin.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like Shishi Torin is going to be causing the problems that we saw in episode 1.
Yeah, which
to
makes
streamline
sense.
the story.
Which makes sense, I think.
It could.
Yeah, it could.
It could.
Yes. I mean,
it might not. I think that it can make sense
Yeah.
because it's just a bunch of gang shit.
yeah.
And so there's no reason
Yeah,
for me not to associate them with stuff. But it might not make sense because a major aspect of that was that Choji and Tagame were redeemable. And if they're doing more dastardly stuff in the beginning,
They may
it might ruin the idea.
They
of
may
being
not
able to
be
save
here.
them. Yeah, but I mean they're the leaders.
Yeah.
So if they're not there, that ruins it more. to be
They may
honest
not
with
be
you.
redeemable in the live action.
And if they're not, hey, well, see, yeah, you caught me on camera because I want windbreaker villains to be a villain. So hey, look, it's on camera because I've already said they should have just been doubled down on the darkness. So that's not gonna bother me. But I will say that it'll be a different departure.
I like Choji. I like them in the anime.
I like who they are. I think their story is
Yeah.
some BS.
Yeah.
The way that it resolves, because we just get to
Oh,
a point.
the resolution.
Yes,
Yeah.
when I don't mind them losing and learning a lesson.
Yeah.
But it's like the whole thing of them just being like, "Oh, we didn't know that you were chasing down children. That's why we're in this mess. Oh, I'm beating up these guys." As if like that matters to the whole mission statement of, yeah, just always be the strongest. Like, y'all did not care. Y'all beat up each other for fun. Why am I supposed to believe that Togame all of a sudden
because
cares
of
about
the kid.
Yes.
The kids now. Oh, the kids.
This sucker over here standing in the rain watching his own friends get beat up because little midget cricket nigga is over here just deciding I want to bite people for fun.
I want to bite people for
Yeah,
fun.
that is true.
And y'all gonna sell me this bullshit that they're redeemable people because Choji don't know how to not be bored. Nigga, if you don't go color in a book.
Now, do you think how this is gonna be? They did a live action Tokyo Revengers.
I heard about that. I never saw it.
Okay, so it could
I did
be-
hear
so
about
it could
that. I
be
never
like
saw
that.
it. If it's like that, it's like that. But nah, if they make them real villains, if they set them up, I think it'll be hard for them to adapt the story because I feel like they're gonna get in a place with a lot of adaptations do, where they try to adapt something but they
Write
don't
themselves
commit.
into a whole.
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
don't commit to actually changing it for the sake of still trying to
the
tell the
medium?
same narrative.
Yeah.
Um.
Or not even that.
No.
necessarily,
You want to know a
because-
good example of what I'm talking about? New Lilo and Stitch. I think if they committed one way or the other, they could have had a better movie than the one that we got. because they still could have tried to sell the same lesson in a different way, but they got too focused and fixated on recreating stuff from the cartoon that doesn't work the same way because you changed the setup for the story.
Yep.
Which is where the dockets start going down.
They should have just kept with the change and changed it all the way through.
Yes, and then tried to tell the same message
with
through the new story. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Which I think are there on paper, but it's like if you don't sell me the movie in the same way that it tugged at my heart, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Because you get to the end and it's just like
it was lacking the feeling.
Yeah. I had to evaluate that movie, and it's been like, you want to know why it's weird? From a writing standpoint, is because in the live action movie, they switched the focus from Lilo and Stitch to Lilo and Nani, which can make sense if you tell the story straight that way. But when you have less Stitch, and then all of Stitch's attachment to the movie still has to work for the end, because we still got to get the Ohana scenes, it feels weird because it feels like stuff is just happening. And when you remember the cartoon, you're just like, but it didn't have to happen like that. Because when you think about it that way, then the ending makes more sense, because it's like they're trying to say Lilo and Nani are equal in the sense of family. So her dreams and aspirations are just as important as Lilo's life changes. But they don't spend the movie selling you on that idea to try and make the family dynamic work. They sell you on, this is the changes that we made so that our movie's original, and then remember the rest of Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
Yikes.
And then you like when you have to compare the two, you're like, the
why?
other one's obviously better. So why didn't you just do it in the first place? I don't hate that movie. I think it's a decent film, but in comparison to its animated counterpart, when you have to pull from stuff, then it makes it feel weak, because you already saw the story work some way.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't get why you would change it from that if you think these plot points are pivotal in the first place.
It's same. I think that had the same argument for
How to Train Your Dragon. Yeah.
Because why? I mean, it's almost damn near perfect movie.
Yeah. So, because a lot of people are just like, them How to Train Your Dragon, that trilogy is up there with like Lord of the Rings, and
It's a really good movie.
yeah, like people they put that as the contender for perfect trilogies.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but I could see this running into that same problem of, we want to change it to make it original or streamline it to make it easier.
But you're gonna miss those parts that were integral to like the story.
Yeah. And you want to,
those feeling moments.
Yeah. And to JT's point, one of the things that did an adaptation and changed stuff and just ran with it was Rurouni Kenshin. Because they realized the story doesn't really matter as long as the end result is the same. It's a dude who used to kill people that doesn't want to anymore. These are the characters.
Don't need a 1-for-1 for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And then they just tell the story kind of reminiscent of the manga and anime, but it's like you feel fresh for the movie, because there's 3 of them things. But it's like, if you think about it, there's, I think, like 6 arcs of Rurouni Kenshin. So it's like they streamline it to get it through, and then it's like they're true to character, but it feels original and fresh watching the movie. That's all you got to do.
I hope they streamline his emotional intelligence in this.
Yeah,
Maybe that's why he's smiling.
No, I don't like that.
That's crazy. Hey.
I did think that thought, but no. No, that's too soon. Like you just, this is a thumbnail for like telling me it's live action. We're not there yet.
Yeah.
You look like Naruto. Like he's not a Naruto.
And don't get so original that you end up as Death Note. There you go.
Oh boy. Or Dragon Ball.
Shame on you.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
Dang, you pulling out
Wait,
the vault.
what?
You pulling out the
What
vault
did
for
you
that
say?
one. Dragon Ball.
Don't worry about it. You don't remember that movie.
Yeah, you're right.
Good.
That's crazy.
I just cursed at Earl.
It should be erased from history.
Yes.
What was-
That was a horrible movie.
Cursed at.
Dang.
JT don't approve of that one.
No, he's one of his. Don't say
whatever that thing was.
I don't know what I said.
How dare you?
I apologize.
Did I ever tell y'all that I looked up what the original script for that movie was?
It was better.
Like
it's better by comparison, but it's also a movie that would never have been made.
Yeah.
Because it felt as jarring as Evolution feels, it like turned out to be. It's also mentally jarring, the full script. And it's just like no one would have had the budget at the time for Dragon Ball to make that script the way that it was.
Got you.
And then essentially they ended up taking a lot of stuff out, but still trying to run with the same method of story. And I was just like, dang, this. But y'all can find, if you search long enough, you can find the transcripts of what the original script was.
He said you will find it.
No, it's out there.
You just gotta put in the time.
It's out there. I did it.
I thought he was gonna say like what to search, but he's like, nah, if you search long enough.
Because I forget what I had to do, because it was like somebody like leaked it or something like that, and then they came back out and explained like what the differences were or whatever. But yeah.
Yeah, I remember you. We talked about that.
Umbreon said, "I'm a hop off for now, but it's a pleasure to be here, seeing everyone. Take care, y'all. Take care, Umbreon. You have a great night. Thank you so much for all your love and support." Yeah, but yeah, no, that mess is funny. There was a whole pig fight monster thing that was supposed to be Oolong, but it's like a demon pig ghost monster.
Okay.
That Goku was supposed to fight. And then I think he was supposed to turn into Piccolo, or like be like a minion of him, or like his spirit that remanifests as Piccolo later, bro.
Really?
That man. Hey, I tell you this. It's like one of those things like Batman vs Superman, where it's just like it helps the movie make more sense as to why they chose the things, but it's still not good when you see the uncut version.
Trey, all I could tell you about that movie, my family took me to see this. I didn't know what I was seeing. That movie, the disgust.
He's like, what is this?
What is this?
What did y'all take me to see?
And they were like, yeah, you watch this on TV. I'm looking at my family. I'm just like,
you don't even know. This is a travesty.
I think I cried because I was just.
Tears.
How could you?
Tears are just.
You hate me. You don't love me. You hate me.
Yeah.
It was brutal. Like it stained the relationship a bit, because I was just like,
not the stain.
I couldn't pay for my ticket yet.
Can't believe you.
No, it was a blessing being able to see the movie with them, but the amount of hurt
you
that I
hated
had watching
me.
it. I had popcorn. I had an icy. I was ready for this. They told me I was like, wow. I was like, I didn't even know that was a thing. I ain't see no trailers, just so you know. And I'm like, wait, what is this? And they were like, oh yeah, that's so and so. I'm like, no, it's not.
That's crazy. Y'all let us know how you feel about.
Looking man as Goku. What in the world?
Why you want me to put that to Elijah Wood? Come on now.
Y'all let us know how you feel
hot.
about the Windbreaker live action trailer in the comment section down below. While you're down there, feel free to like the video if you enjoyed it. Share it with somebody that you think might enjoy it as well. And subscribe to the channel. We are 12 or less away from our first 1,000.
1,000.
Yeah.
12.
Dang, you changed up. You on 1,000 now, huh? No more triple Z. That's all right. Right here in the C2 circle, hop in today, become one of our first VIPs.
And hit that bell notification. Wait, stay tuned for all updated videos and shorts. Join the squad. It will not charge a card.
Yeah. Also, feel free to check out the brand new C2 Patreon, linked down below. Yeah, there you can help support us a little bit further and get to see full and uncut reactions to movies and shows that we check out for the channel, such as K-Pop Demon Hunters, Ironheart, From, Severance gonna be on there soon, and more things that you guys suggest for us, like potentially weapons if y'all ask us to do it. But yeah, y'all let us know in the comment section down below how you feel about this live action trailer for Windbreaker.
Only thing it's gonna do is break
Did
wind.
they say a release date for this?
They did, but it's in Japanese.
Oh, well, I don't know.
12 something, so I'm assuming December.
No, look it up.
Because I can't read kanji.
See the way my show schedule is up. I got my Stranger Things coming
It's
out.
the
in
12th of
holidays.
something. It's either December or something 12.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, y'all let us know. Feel free to check out the link in the description to all of our socials. Keep up with us and everything that we got going on. And feel free to come out one Thursday around
7 p.m.
7.
on Thursday.
Eastern Standard Time, round dot.
Yeah, that way we can chat it up with you live and in real time.
It be a party.
But
Major rock star.
till that time comes, we'll catch you in the next one with more Catered Chaos. Did you ever find the date?
It just says December.
Okay.
December 2025.
Oh, you do get you get to see all the people's faces.
No, they can stay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is Sakura smiling? That's all I care about.
He might.
No, he's a cool guy.
Yeah, as he should be. All right.
They fixed it.
Redemption.
Dang.
At least they know.
Yeah. Thank you guys
They
so much for
leveled
all
up.
your love and support. We'll catch you in the next one with some more Catered Chaos. Peace.
Bye.
Yeah, I think he might have been just posing for that picture. That's so dumb.
Did it that to taunt you? Probably.
That's so dumb. Yeah. It's like
Live action movie set to release in Japan.
It's like Naruto's. If it was Naruto, you'd be smiling.